Hey Disc Golf Answer fans, so today's video answer to your question comes from Randall. Randall sent in a question asking about what would happen to people like Jomez Productions, Central Coast Disc Golf, myself, SmashBoxx, whoever, if ESPN were to all of a sudden come out with and cover disc golf. What would happen to us? For me, since I work at Dynamic Discs, I don't really have to worry about tournament coverage. I do a lot of other things like social media and create videos for YouTube and things like that. So it really wouldn't affect me if ESPN, other than I suppose I would want to start creating commercials that hopefully would appear on ESPN type coverage. So, you know, for people like Jomez and Central Coast, it would probably affect them a little bit more, and SmashBoxx, because, you know, let's be honest, if for the Glassbone Open, if Fox Sports or ESPN were producing something for that event, I'd want it to be on there because they have more coverage, more reach than a SmashBoxx does, or a Central Coast Disc Golf YouTube channel does. So I'd have to say, but then they could still concentrate on the smaller events. So like an event like, say, example, Piney Woods Open. I don't see ESPN wanting to show an event that has, you know, that kind of, it's an A tier, but it's smaller. It's not on the same scale as a USDGC or something like that. Not that it's not a good tournament, not that these smaller tournaments aren't important, but I don't see them appearing on ESPN. I see more those being something that still Central Coast, Jomez, and SmashBoxx would be important to the industry, to the media, to be able to bring media to everybody that wants to watch it. Now this brings me to something interesting in the whole media thing, and that's social media. That's what I do a lot of, is social media. So ask yourself, when you're watching a game or you're watching a TV show, I bet you a lot of you are grabbing one of these and you're checking Facebook or you're checking Instagram. This thing is becoming the new TV. This is where you're going to go for content to watch, because I can create, I don't have any restrictions to what I put on ESPN. ESPN has a lot of standards and guidelines, but I don't have to follow any of those if I just want to put it on YouTube. So I can create any kind of content, practically what I want, any kind of content, and put it on Facebook or put it on YouTube. Whereas I may be limited because I can't put it on ESPN or go to Fox Sports with this stuff. To me, that brings a lot of great power to people like Central Coast and Jomez, so that they can thrive in the media world. They don't have to wait on ESPN or Fox Sports to produce great content for you to watch. So because of that fact, I don't get worried about ESPN or Fox Sports. I get excited that, you know, we have our aces that appear on Fox or ESPN, the Albatross that got millions of views on ESPN and all kinds of other channels. I don't worry for those guys for ESPN or Fox Sports to take over. I think right now is an exciting time because of the resources the internet has provided. Anybody can put together great content and put it out there and create great content for niche areas of interest such as disc golf.